All right, guys. Here we go. Let me just get these files in order. All right. So we got to think of an intro for this segment. Anybody got any ideas? Lou? One-man band? What? Guys, stop just staring at each other intently. Can we focus here? Why you're just focusing on your picks, aren't you? You know what? I will not be ignored. Just because you two are in the lead doesn't mean I could just be ignored right now, okay? I'm in this too. All right? All right? So how about I'm being ignored right now. All right, just somebody just hit the intro.
Welcome to TFS Pod, otherwise known as 24/7 Podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings. While Rick Hall is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the spiel. TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each matching night, our hearts ablaze. United we triumph under Goldie's shining. TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod. I said TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod.
All right.
Welcome to TFS Pod. Welcome to TFS Pod. This is 24/7 Lou. And that's...
It's Rick Hard saying, oh, now we're animated, huh? Now that's...
It's intense here, man. And...
See that. Stop looking at my notes.
The one-man band. And there's no notes needed here, man. Just strictly me.
Ooh. All right, folks. Yes, in this episode, we will be talking about NXT Deadline. We're making predictions as we get into the final three shows of Wrestling Battle predictions for 2024. We're in a three-way tie, and very close in second place is Rick Hard. I'm giving away too much. Guys, before we get to Deadline.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy being able to say that while it lasts, because I'm going to tie at Deadline. I can't get a perfect score bonus. I can only tie, but I'm going to tie at Deadline. There will be no in second place anymore.
Since I know that you've been watching a lot of NXT, Rick, what do you think about this last end of year premium live event that they're having?
Dude, I'm actually really hyped up for this. Bro, let me just say, NXT Women's Division is right now the best women's division out there. I'm putting that out there right now. Fight me, okay? AEW, not even close. Raw, no. And SmackDown, we could talk, but no, not even close. NXT stacked with women's wrestlers, and they are going to be incredible. I mean, they're like just on attractiveness, loaded. Just on an attractiveness scale, they break the meter, but also in terms of actual ring ability, amazing. So yeah.
All right. So before we get to
emojis all around, peach emojis
for everybody. Before we get to our predictions here, the woman band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Rick Hard, get the scoreboard.
Okay, folks, we're gonna do this scoreboard here, and it is brought to you by. I don't like this scoreboard, so we're gonna try to rush through it because I'm hoping it'll change after this weekend. But this scoreboard is brought to you. Very accurate, he says. I see. This scoreboard is brought to you by Bash at the Brew, coming to you this Saturday, December 7th at 8 p.m. at the Tank Brewing Company, located on 5100 Northwest 72nd Avenue, Miami, Florida, 33166. Folks, if you're a fan of Coastal Championship Wrestling, if you're a fan of wrestling, independent wrestling, and you're in the Miami area or just South Florida, you should go to Bash at the Brew. They put on a pretty good show every month. Good stuff. Very enjoyable. You might see some familiar faces. You might even see somebody from the show. Maybe. Don't touch our title if you do. Okay? That said, in first place, we have a three-way tie. And it is between 24/7 Lou, the one-man band, and Main Event Jeff. And all three of them are at 19 points.
Hold on. I want to add one thing before we move on. I like how you had it before, Main Event Jeff as the first picture, but now because we caught up to him, he's the last picture. I love it.
You since both of you got the most recent wins, and it's what put you in the lead. Yeah, it goes that way. And the only reason you went before One Man Band is because you've held the title for longer. That's the only reason.
That's what I said. I like the picture.
Yeah. But that order could change after this Saturday, so we will see. That said, in second place, it is myself at 18 points.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Yeah, that's right. I don't care. I'm going to tie it up this Saturday.
Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.
By the way, we don't have no second place title. By the way, I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, no, we don't. There's no ceremony for second place and third place. You either win it or you don't. That's how it goes. Okay, Goldie just doesn't end up living at anybody's house for 1 year. You got to be a winner. That's how it goes. No late entries at this point. In third place, we have Osama bin Diesel at 16 points.
I broke my nail scrolling through Instagram today, which means we're not cosmetically cleared to compete.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. He is cleared to compete. It's just sometimes he chooses not to compete. That's why I put that one.
Oh,
sound guy, you're pretty funny. All right. And behind him, we have the randomizer making a record year at 10 points. Yeah. I think most people don't like the randomizer at this point. It's cost a lot of people points on this board. It's helped Main Event Jeff stay in the lead for a long time this year, actually. So after the randomizer at 10 points, we have the Torinator, and he is at 4 points. And by the way, well, first let's play this so that I can call
you there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
I want to point out because he was bragging about this in private. I hope you're listening, Torinator. You are no longer undefeated against the randomizer in predictions battles.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because it's true.
And what's this? It's the audience scoreboard.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's Alden Danielson at 1 point. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Not everybody's a fan of Alden, but it's okay. It's okay, Alden. You're on the board. You're on the board, which is more than everyone else can say because everyone else is at 0, and that includes honorable mentions Logan James, who had a pretty decent
same guy,
but did not make it on the board, and Big Al, who also
It's the same. Oh
wait,
I know
no,
him.
that's Lou. Come on, now you
I
just
know
being
him. I've seen him. I've seen him.
But yeah, Big Al and Logan James were unable to make it on the board again, having had some interesting picks for Turning Point and Survivor Series. That's what happens when you pick Team Liv Morgan for War Games. That said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
All righty. All right. Yes. Going into deadline. What is the order of the combatants in this one?
Okay, so the order of combatants is, and this is very tricky. So it's the one-man band will go first. He has the later wins compared to you, Lou. Lou, you go second, having recently won. Followed by myself, followed by, and this is very interesting, Osama bin Diesel, the randomizer, Main Event Jeff, and then the Torinator, who did not copy Main Event Jeff's picks. I want to point that out.
Amazing.
Right?
Amazing. Wait, why is Main Event Jeff in the kids table?
Whoa. Well, I mean, he doesn't record on air with us live. That's the only reason. But very cruel calling it the kids table at this point. That's the guy
Behind
who
the randomizer.
Well, I mean, he didn't get the most recent win. What do you want me to say?
That's what I want you to say. You didn't get the more reason win. I got it. That's what I want you to say. That's what I wanted. Take that, Main Event Jeff. Take that, Main Event Jeff.
Okay, fine. I'm cool. I'm fine.
Jeff somewhere right now.
I know the one man might have his own words, but I'm going to use mine in this one. We caught up to you. I caught up to you. There you go. And we're going to go to the end to battle this one, Main Event Jeff. I know you're listening. I want to ask you a few questions in a minute, Ricard, because I know you see him more than I do. I want to know how he felt after that Survivor Series. But all right, there we go. So that's the order of combatants.
Yes, that is the order of combatants.
All right. Now tell me, what did he say after not winning Survivor Series?
He said he actually took it in stride. I was very surprised by this.
Dreams crushed.
Look, he's trying not to sell it, I think. But he said it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win this. That's basically what he said, and I was like, all right, yeah, that's the vibe I got from it, and he's definitely in it to win it still. He's like, you know what? I got 3 events left. It's anybody's game. You're gonna see. I'm gonna win it. I was ready to go to the end anyways. I was like, all right, cool. He's got a fighting spirit. Jeff wants that title.
Really?
Ooh.
He's got a story to finish. I have a story to finish too, though. That's what you all don't understand.
Well.
all right. I see how it is.
You know.
All right, let's get into the battle here. Let's go. We're going to read from the bottom to the top. First matchup we're going to talk about is going to be Peaches versus Peaches. Oh, I'm sorry. Lola Vice versus Jada Parker. Let's get this. I can't say that.
Hey, you were right.
In an underground match. Going man, you go first. Who do you have? Thanks.
Man, Lola Vice is from down here, isn't she?
Yes, South Florida. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go with Lola Vice.
All right, Lola Vice. All right, my turn to pick on this one.
I want to point out Jada Parker is from Port St. Lucie, Florida, so they're both from Florida.
Okay, but Lola Vice
is from Miami. Yes.
Okay,
Lola Vice.
that's exactly right.
Yeah, the closer the better. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I got burned last time for not picking Lola Vice, so this is knowing that I'm learning my lesson on. So can't go wrong with Lola. I don't know how many people have said that before.
Whew. Okay. All right.
Because he's a fighter. Because he's a fighter. Because he's an MMA fighter. That's why I say this. And she proved it when she beat Shayna Baszler, and I was proven wrong on that one. I lost the point on that one. So that's why I'm not going against Lola.
You mean where Shayna Baszler lost by defeating herself and tripping?
Something like that. All right, Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
I only make jokes because you were pissed off when that happened. You were like, "What the hell? What the hell is that?" You were so mad.
I was so pissed off.
He's trying to play it cool right now, folks. But if you could have been on the other end when that happened. Oh man.
I've had it up to here with you, rebels.
All right.
Okay,
So it's very tempting to say, oh, well, clearly Lola Vice is going to lose because she won the last underground match and all this other stuff. However, having watched NXT this past Tuesday, I get that off the screen. I have my reasoning for this. So safe bet would be, it's going to be Jada Parker because, she looks like she has the momentum coming into it. But old school wrestling booking says Lola Vice got knocked out by Jada Parker in the ring this past Tuesday, setting her up as the potential winner, but it's a misdirect. Lola Vice, this is going to be her match. This is going to be her specialty match going in, so she needs to build a record of wins. So I'm going to go with Lola Vice to win the match, and I am not grading this based on who has the better peach. I'm basing this off of actual creative booking decisions.
All right. And what do we get for everyone else?
All right. Well, here we go. Osama Diesel says Lola Vice. The randomizer says Lola Vice. Main event Jeff says Jada, 3 peach emojis, Parker. She gives Jada Parker 3 out of 5 peaches, apparently. I guess Jeff was hungry. He couldn't give her all 5.
So off the bat. Okay.
Yep. Off the bat. Right there. That's exactly it. He went Jada Parker. And the Tornado says Lola Vice. We have a 6-1 split right from the start. Jeff is trying to get that lead any way he can.
Well, good. I like it. Wrong pick. Or maybe right pick. But hopefully. Anyway, moving on.
Considering the other matches on the night, there's way more up for grabs where that could easily be overcome.
Yeah.
2-point matches, so yeah, there's a way to go.
Next matchup: Nathan Frazier and Axiom, the champs, versus No Quarter Catch Crew, Miles Bourne and Tavian Heights. A tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Lou, you go first. Who do you have? Thank you, Lou. This is the hardest one. This is the one I'm still not. Thanks. This is the one that I'm still trying to decide which way to go on this one, because if I'm not mistaken, isn't Nathan Frazier competing also in the Iron Man match?
Yes, he is. He's competing in the Iron Survivor. He's doing double duty tonight.
Double duty. So I don't know. This kind of leads me to think that he might lose the title and then move on. I don't know. We'll call it the woman band move. So, I don't know. I'm having trouble with this one because my folks are out there telling me Nathan Frazier and Axiom, but I don't know. I'm still not.
I think you need to make up your mind right now.
Stop. Oh man. Okay, this is gonna. Here it is. I might eliminate myself in this one. So here we go. I'm gonna say it. No Quarter Catch Crew will be the new NXT champs. That's my prediction.
Bold.
I know. That's my prediction. Ricard, you're next. Who do you have?
This ain't hard at all, bro. If you would have seen that battle royale, oh my gosh, Miles Bourne coming in there at the end, he brought that energy. And I tell you this right now, I saw him hit the drop kick. I saw his overall presentation. The dude reminds me of a young Randy Orton. Miles Bourne, I'm talking about here. I don't know a lot about Tavian, but Miles Bourne has a lot of potential. I'm liking No Quarter Catch Crew, what they're doing. Because remember, they already have the UK Cup or whatever. The other guy has it, so he's trying to motivate these other guys. I think the storyline going in there is going to be No Quarter Catch Crew, the NQCC, is going to walk away with the tag titles. The other guy's going to have the UK Cup, and Ren Sinclair is going to come real close but not make it because she's playing the fangirl of the group, you know. So she's like trying, to like live up to the expectations, but she doesn't quite make it. And she only got into her Iron Survivor match by pure luck. The weight's coming off. So there's a lot going on there, but I think we're gonna see new tag champs, No Quarter Catch Crew. Nathan Frazier is focusing too much on his singles match and how he's going to be in the Iron Survivor match. So, yeah, it's he's got a lot to focus on, and we'll probably see that those tag titles dropped. So, No Quarter Catch Crew for the win. That is my pick.
All righty, No Quarter Catch Crew. One Man Band, you're next. What do you have?
I do remember that the tag champs, I think they've held the title for a while. So, especially, I think Deadline is very, very fitting for this pay-per-view and for this. And I'm also gonna say the No Quarter Catch Crew is gonna take the win and be the new champs. By the way, in this photo, the guy on the top right, like he looks like he has a massive knot on his head. Like, is that like?
Oh yeah.
Good Lord, he looks like he has a horn growing there. I was just looking at that. I was like, man.
Right.
That's a heck of an afro.
Yeah, seriously, like that's a forehead afro there if I ever saw one. But no, I'll jokes aside. I think No Quarter Catch Crew is going to be new champs, and that's going to be my prediction. Book it.
All right, No Quarter Catch Crew. And what do we get from everyone else?
All right, here we go. Diesel says Frazier and Axiom. The randomizer says No Quarter Catch Crew. Main Event Jeff says Nathan and Axiom. He's going with the champs. Yet again going against the grain. And Tornado says No Quarter Catch Crew. We actually have a 2-5 split on this.
Ooh, all right. Another split with Main Event Jeff. Wow.
Another split. And keep in mind, we have somebody now with Osama bin Diesel. He's playing defense for you guys. If Lola Vice wins, but Axiom and Frazier retain, he gets the lead. So it's actually pretty wild.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yep.
All right. Now, oh wow. Okay. Next matchup we have Trick Williams, the champ, versus Ridge Holland in a singles match for the NXT Championship. Ricard, you go first. What do you have?
All right. So this I want to say I don't like Ridge Holland just because he ended Chase U. So I'm really mad about that. That said, I want to give a shout out to Main Event Jeff first and foremost for bringing this up to my attention. Apparently, Ridge Holland is getting a lot of hate on social media and like some serious. I think even like threats and stuff like that over.
Oh yeah.
Mostly his involvement in Big E getting injured all those years ago. And this is obviously being brought up again because of Big E being on Raw this past Monday. But I want to
He was going to cry.
Yeah, he probably was going to cry, to be honest. I'm not sure how much of that promo was planned by New Day. but and whether or not some of it caught him by surprise. But neither here nor there. I want to wholeheartedly say right now that I am in agreement with Jeff, who said people need to chill out online and stop with the hate on Ridge Holland. It wasn't his fault. It was nobody's fault that Big E got injured. Accidents happen. And I 100% agree with him. If you're on the internet making nonsense claims about how Ridge Holland should be fired, lose his job over somebody getting injured like that when it wasn't anything in his control, you're wrong. It's wrong to do that, folks. Stop it, okay? I just want to point that out. Now, that said, I'm not a fan of Ridge Holland, and considering that he did the DDT on the announce table to Trick Williams, I don't think he's going to win. I don't know if it'll be from outside involvement, though. But for whatever reason, I think Trick Williams will retain. So I'm going to go with Trick Williams for the win. I wouldn't be surprised if the feud maybe continues separately. But yeah, Ridge Holland seems to be getting a push. It's not going to be tonight. That's
okay.
Trick Williams for the win. Ridge Holland for the pin.
All right, and what about you, the one-man band?
Yeah, it's very unfortunate what's happening with Ridge Holland with the whole situation. It happened years ago already. I know he didn't mean to do it. You could tell when it happened. You could tell like he put his hands over his head, like, oh my God, what just happened? Like he genuinely felt bad. Like I could see it. You know, it's not his fault. Things happen. Like Rick Hart said, accidents happen. I'm sure Big E doesn't hold any hate towards him. You know, leave the man alone. The man has more than suffered already, having to live through that. So, you know, no hate, guys. But anyways, going back to that, I agree with Rick Hard. I think Trick Williams is gonna retain. I get the feeling that they're gonna hold on to him just a little bit longer, because he is gonna go to the main roster. But I think he's got a couple of more title defenses under his belt. So I'm gonna say Trick Williams retains, and he's moving on to 2025 as the NXT champ.
Woo! Woo! Yeah. No one else was going to react to that, but yeah, way to go. You know what? I normally don't take well to people copying my picks, but by God, that was a good pick.
Whoop that trick. Who's going to be Ridge Holland? So Trick Williams wins. What do we get from everyone else?
Whoa. No, not what we get from everybody else.
Dude. Not cool.
Why? What happened?
You copied my pick.
I didn't copy your pick.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you just went with the obvious pick, which just so happened to be my pick. All right. That said, here we go. I guess I'm going to be saying it. Osama Diesel says Trick. Randomizer says Trick Williams. Main Event Jeff says Trick Williams. And the Tornator even says Trick Williams. Folks, you know what that means. We got a consensus! We got a consensus!
Yeah.
Said it twice just because it was so nice. Everybody picked Trick Williams.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Take that, Ridge Holland.
All right. Moving on to our next matchup. We have Sol Ruka versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Zarya versus Julia versus Ren Sinclair in a Women's Iron Survivor Challenge to determine the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship at NXT New Year's Evil. Tell me that's after New Year? That event? Or is that another event before the year end? Anyway, worth 2 points in this one. So, the woman band, you go first. What do you have?
Okay, throw out the names again. I know it's Stephanie Vaquera because I can already see right there. It's
Yeah,
Stephanie Vaquera.
Sol Ruka,
So Ruka.
Stephanie Vaquera,
Okay.
Zarya
Uh-huh.
versus Julia, and then Ren Sinclair.
Ren Sinclair is the one from No Cat Sport or Crew, by the way.
Okay. I'm leaning.
Yeah. I do not envy you at all for going first.
No, I know.
I'm so glad I don't go first.
I'm leaning in three different directions here. I'm leaning, like you said, the no quarter catch crew contestant. What was her name again? I'm sorry.
Ren Sinclair.
Ren Sinclair. Okay. So it's between, for me, it's between Ren Sinclair, So Ruka, and Stephanie Vaquer. I think Stephanie. I don't know, cause Stephanie Vaquer was one of their big gets from this year. You know, they poached her from yeah, I agree. All of them are, honestly. Um. Oh man, I'm gonna eliminate one of them off the top of my head. I don't know why, but I'm leaning towards Stephanie Vaquer. I really am. Like I feel like they're gonna want to push her to spite AEW. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say Stephanie Vaquer.
Okay.
Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
say
right. But what was that thing that said that the Rick Hard said in there? What was that quote I saw there?
What's up?
Graphics guy put something else there that about me copying a pick. Anyway, yeah. How is that going to happen if it's my turn to pick?
I saw you peeking at my notes.
Alrighty, calm down. But okay, my turn to pick on this one. I think the one that's on the rise here and back from an injury, thinking that should have had a shot before but didn't get it, is going to be, I'm going to say Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka to come out on top, defeat everyone else here, and challenge, what do you call it? The current champ. Because Julia and Stephanie, I think Julia already had her shot at the champ. Renson Curry, I'm not familiar how, he said she got in the last minute. She defeated somebody, she got in. Stephanie Vaquer, I thought she already had her shot too. And Zarya, I haven't seen much about her getting a shot at the champ, but I still think it's going to be Sol Ruka coming out on top, surfboarding her way to the championship match. That's my pick, Sol Ruka. Rick Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Oh man, let me just say Look, first off, I want to say there is no right pick on this. I mean, there will be when somebody wins. Whoa, who the heck was that? Who the heck was that in the background? Is that?
Are you in the Grand Canyon, bro? What's going on?
Who, me?
I could have swore I literally heard somebody say there will be when somebody wins.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, look, all of them could win, and it would be plausible and make total sense for them to win. Zarya's brand new. She's going to look like a complete beast of a monster, just demolishing everybody if she wins in dominating fashion. You could have Sol Ruka win and have I returned from injury. I get my shot now. You could have Ren Sinclair win by chance, which is how she got into the match. I think it was Jada Parker or Lola Vice came out, and she accidentally knocked out Ren Sinclair, who fell on top of Cora Jade to qualify, and that was pretty cool. And then you've also got Stephanie McCare and Julia, who both have the rivalry with Roxanne Perez, and they're friends and all that. So all 5 of them make sense. Stephanie McCare has not had her shot against Roxanne Perez, so that could be interesting. Zarya has not had her shot. Sol Ruca has not had her shot, and Ren Sinclair has not had their shot. I remember how before the end of NXT, because something else ended, it was the final shot for NXT. It wasn't this, but the last segment was Roxanne Perez in the ring being interrupted by Julia, Stephanie McCare, Zarya, and Sol Ruca, and then all 4 of them started fighting each other, at which point Roxanne Perez rolled out of the ring and held up the title, only to get attacked from behind by Ren Sinclair. So that was the setup there. Now, what I think is going to happen is that Sol Ruca will not win the match. That one is the one I'm leaning the least to win. Zarya, I don't think Zarya is going to win, just because I think she's going to play the role of really big, like, competitor who gets ganged up on by all 4 of the other women in the match, and doesn't get enough points because of that. And it comes down to Ren Sinclair as, she gets lucky and gets a shot at Roxanne Perez, Julia or Stephanie McCare. And as creative as I think as a for Ren Sinclair to win by chance, I don't think you could get that lucky in an Iron Survivor match. So I don't think she'll win, which leaves me between Julia and Stephanie McCare. And look, Stephanie McCare has been incredible in the ring, but I think she's weak on promos, and I think that's why they've been emphasizing Julia so much. Julia has the better. I'm going to say it. Julia has technically the better theme song, I think. She has the better presentation, better entrance, and she was given the final entrance in every single tag team match. She was the final person out. Otherwise she gets the bigger pop. That's usually what that means in wrestling. So, yes, she's already had her match against Roxanne Perez. Yes, that match ended with controversy with Cora Jade interfering and causing her the match. There's a potential Cora Jade interferes again and causes Julia the match. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. However, I'm going to go with, and I'm probably going to regret this afterwards, but I'm going to go with, to win, I'm going to go against the grain because right now I think Vecchia is the favorite. I'm going to go with Julia to win the match. That's my pick. Julia.
All right.
Run it back.
That's
We
good.
run it back one more time. We run it back one more time.
All right. That's good. I like it. That's a good pick.
Thank you.
Bro, lost.
I know you're saying. I knew it. You're just saying that because you think you're gonna get a win off of that. Okay. All right. I see.
I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Here we
What
go.
everyone else?
We have Osama Ben Diesel saying Stephanie McCare for the win. We have the randomizer saying Sol Ruca for the win. We have Main Event Jeff saying Zarya for the win. And we have the Tornator saying Stephanie McCare for the win. I just want to point out 4 out of the 5 women in this match have been picked. Nobody picked Ren Sinclair. Not a single person picked Ren Sinclair, which means if Ren Sinclair wins, nobody gets 2 points. That said, 80% chance somebody's getting 2 points on this. We just don't know who. But what I'm loving right now, I got to say this, is that right now Osama Ben Diesel is completely mirroring one-man band's picks flat out. And the randomizer is completely mirroring 24/7 loose picks flat out. So Jeff has 2 people running interference against his 2 main competitors. Jeff is the only one with unique picks where nobody's mirroring his picks right now. So that's
now you call it you call it unique. I call it losing picks. That's fine.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm loving it. All right.
Final match. We have Wesley versus Javon Evans versus Nathan Frazier versus Ethan Page versus Eddie Thorpe or TBA. Men's Iron Survivor Challenge to determine the number one contender for NXT Championship at NXT New Year's Evil, worth 2 points. 24/7 you go first. Thank you. I'm having a little bit of trouble with this one because I'm not sure if Eddie Thorpe will come out. I'm seeing rumors out there. Will Obafemi come out instead of Eddie Thorpe? Which in that case, I'm like, oh no. Then yeah, I would pick. I would pick Obafemi to win this match if he was in this match. Please do not come out and mess up my pick. Oh man.
Wait, is that your pick? Is that your pick?
No, that's not my pick. No.
Oh, he's still debating. He's still debating. Okay.
Still turning into a pretzel over here. But I think the one guy getting a push again this year, I think, and will cash in on it. Getting that big push is going to be Wesley. Wesley, that's who I'm picking to win this match. Wesley, you writing it down. Rick Hardy, who do you have?
There it is. All right, I go next. And, well, I mean, I write up the match list, and I wrote Eddie Thorpe / TBA for a reason. Because, folks, there is a rule in place for these types of matches. And it dates back all the way back to the ruling that we did when it was Carmella versus Bianca Belair at SummerSlam, and then Becky Lynch filled in for Carmella. The ruling is whenever a competitor is replaced in a match, their replacement counts as the person's original pick if they picked the competitor that got replaced. Which means I'm expecting, after Eddie Thorpe got attacked in the locker room backstage, that someone else is going to replace him because, let's face it, Eddie Thorpe was given a chance and he had some interview where he was like, oh, man, like, I'm so glad you gave me a chance and all this stuff. I knew I could prove you guys that I could do it. And you're going to see I'm going to win the Iron Survivor and this and that. And he was talking to the GMs, interim GMs. It wasn't Ava. It was somebody else. It was Roger Stone and somebody else. I forget who.
Yeah.
I might be getting the name wrong. But Eddie Thorpe left, and then somebody else, they teased it. You see the two people talking, and then they look scared up at somebody. Like, they look up, and they're scared. They're intimidated. So, which now makes sense considering the Obafemi rumor. So maybe he got attacked by Obafemi. That said, I'm going to play it safe. This isn't a safe pick, actually. Nathan Frazier ain't going to win because he's got the feud with Axiom coming up when they eventually, descent. Javon Evans, way too soon. I don't care if he got the X-Pac, nod of approval. Like, oh, man, I'm a fan of yours. And backstage, yeah, that's red herring 101. Ethan Page, we've seen that song and dance before. He doesn't need it. And Wesley, I feel like Wesley would be the safe pick if it wasn't for the fact that Eddie Thorpe's probably going to get replaced, which is why I'm going to go with Eddie Thorpe or TBA, whoever his replacement is. Personally, I don't think it'll be Obafemi. I think it could be somebody else, but it's going to be a heel, maybe a new debuting heel. So I'm going to say Eddie Thorpe or TBA for the win. That's my pick. Put it in the books.
Oh my God! It could be John Cena. The one-man band next. What do you have?
Oh my gosh! John Cena comes back to win a title he's never won, the NXT title.
That'd be funny. That would be
17.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that were the thing? That'd be nuts. But I don't know. I don't think that'll go down like that.
Hold on. One more thing. I just want to say one more thing. Raffado!
God.
His time is now, folks.
Remember, he's coming back in January, right?
He's the new up and comer. He's the new up and comer for NXT.
He comes out in a mask, as a luchador mask. It's Juan Cena.
Mi tiempo es ahora.
Next. What do you have?
So okay, I'll make it quick because I know there's a lot of people. But right off the bat, Ethan Page and I say Ethan Page, no. He's already been the champ. I don't foresee that happening for quite a bit. Wesley, nah, I don't think so either. We said Nathan Frazier, no either. I hate to be the one that you know me. I'm usually the one that goes against the green, but what Rickard says, as Rickard said, made a lot of sense, and I think what he's alluding to makes a lot of sense. So I also am gonna go Eddie Thorpe or whoever he gets replaced by him, because yeah, I did see that, and it makes a lot of sense.
So Eddie Thorpe or TBA,
Yes.
right? Ooh, all right.
There we
What are you gonna do
go.
now?
Another one on the Thorpe team. If you lose, don't blame me.
Nah, it's all good.
Well,
Well, I gotta say it now. Hey, no promises, but I'm pretty sure I could get you to the 2 points. I know what I'm talking about. Look, you're talking to somebody that watches NXT every week now. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Channel 33, CW.
my 33.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right,
what do
that's
what does
that.
everyone else have?
Here we go. Randomizer says Eddie Thorpe / TBA for the win. That's right, folks. He's there to counter you, Lou. When Eddie Thorpe wins and you get all the other ones right, you're losing.
What about Osama bin Diesel?
Oh, Osama bin Diesel says Wesley. He agrees with you. That's why I skipped him and went the other way. I didn't want you to feel good about it. I wanted you to have doubts.
I don't know doubt. I know I'm gonna win.
Ethan, oh, here we go. Main event Jeff says Ethan Page for the win. He's going with Run It Back one more time. And the Tornator says Wesley for the win. We've got 3 different picks for this match. It's all anybody's game.
I'm sorry. What did Tornado pick again?
The Tornado picked Wesley. He copied your
pick.
Right. Or you copied his pick. You copied his pick. That's what really happened.
And I'm sorry, randomizer?
Oh, randomizer said Eddie Thorpe / TBA.
Oh. All right. Oh.
Look at that. Not even paying to the not even paying attention to the randomizer's picks. Lou, you know what that is?
Dude. Not cool.
That's fine. I mean, it's deadline, so it might be end of the line for one of you two guys. Deadline, if you know what I mean.
It's the deadline for me to get back in it, and I'm gonna meet that deadline. That's what I gotta say. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Hit the music. Folks, we'll see you after deadline, and we'll see where the scoreboard stands.
Yeah.
Woo!
We have 24/7